Right, you guys, got another video here for you. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at how you can keep your kids safe online. So here we go with this one. You can get yourself some software from Kaspersky. It's called Kaspersky Safe Kids. And basically, you can set this up. Now, the guy in Australia, he's a YouTube follower of mine. He said he's got a couple of kids and he wants to be able to set this up so he can monitor what they're doing. And the good thing with Kaspersky Safe Kids is it allows you to do that, and also it allows you to give them, depending on the age of that child, more movement or more restriction on that computer. And it works on Android devices, tablets, laptops and stuff like that, as you can see. And it's pretty reasonable at $14.99 for the premium version. Now, once you've got it installed on your computer, we're just going to look at it on this system here. I can set it up here. You can see I've got an account set up for Jim, which is a young child and born in 1995, and we've got the parents here. So the parent will be the one with the account, and Jim would be the one that's using this computer here. Now, if he was using his own laptop, which a lot of kids do nowadays, have their own devices, then you would install this software onto Jim's laptop or his phone or whatever it is that you want to install it onto. And you can see the get the Google Play here and also download it from the App Store. So depending on what they're doing, you can put this software on there and then set up the restrictions and put a password on it, and that's it. You're done. So let's go through and have a look. Now, if Jim wanted to turn this off himself, he would have to know what the password is, and it's not stored here, so you would be able to he won't be able to get away with trying to find that password for you. You can't reset it because it will go to your email account itself. So let's take a look at the settings here. Now, the settings are pretty decent. You can set this up so you can restrict everything that he's doing that you don't want him to look at. So for instance, it breaks it all down with a summary. You can look at the summary here, and as you can see today, you can go back the last 30 days or where it is if you're checking once a week, depending on what you're trying to do. But you see here, this is his browser and internet and applications and games and stuff activity and what he's been doing. Also, you've got the device use time. This is what the device he's using and how long he was on there for. And you can get full detailed reports here. You can add or remove child's devices if you want to take away a device that you don't want them using. So if it will be a mobile, you can take it away. Also here, settings, you can click on this and this loads up, as you can see, and statistics only, time limit. So you can put a time limit on that account for that device. So for instance, if you only wanted to allow them to do certain things on there for an hour a day, you can do that there, just like so, hour and 15 minutes, whatever, you know, and set that up for certain times. So in the week when they're at school, you may want to restrict it, and at the weekend give them more leeway, and you can do that there. Let's go back to the summary page, and again, once you've back in here, that's setting up the devices. Here you can see the top 5 sites that they visited here, and also you've got the most frequent applications is here. Okay, now you can make changes here as well. You can click on settings, and when you click on settings, you can download a full detailed report as well. So once you get onto settings here, this will load up. It takes a bit of time, and you can see web activity monitoring here, and this is a premium feature. So some of these are free, but some of these premium features you will have to purchase that premium version for it. Now you can see here we have restrictions that we can put in place. At the moment there's none on here, but if you did want adult content blocked, you would just go block, or if they're a slightly older child, you can put warning and then monitor exactly what they're looking at, or you can just completely allow it. It's entirely up to you depending on how old they are. Again, if you wanted to restrict any of this stuff here, software, video, audio, so for instance, if you forbid any software, audio or video, and you restrict that and you click save, that means if they go to places like YouTube or anything like that with video content, they won't be able to watch it. So I'll show you quickly. So I'm just going to quickly go to YouTube here, and you can see it's been blocked, it's been forbidden. And the same thing for Vimeo. If we go there, you'll see it's been blocked, or any of them types of things. So they won't be able to do any of that stuff. Okay, so that's what happens when you forbid. Now if you get a warning, again, we can go back, and I'll do another YouTube here. See, it's not advised, so you'd only get a warning. So it depends on what settings you've got this set to. Okay, so if you set that to forbid, it won't allow them to do it, which is pretty good because it blocks a lot of stuff that you might not want them to go and look at. And adult content as well, which would be adult sites and stuff like that. And violence you may want to block, and religion and profanity and stuff like that, weapons, all that sort of stuff, and they won't be able to see it. So for instance, I'm not sure how the weapons would work. But we'll put weapons forbidden in there, and we'll see what comes up here. So I'm going to put guns. Let's have a look. So I'm not sure how that would, how weapons would come about, how they would block that. Use guns for sale. So it is blocking that there. You can see gun trader is blocked. So it's blocking them. It's showing pictures of them, but it's not allowing you to go to any of the sites that that's pretty decent. So you can see there it's working pretty well, blocking that type of content. So anyway, we're just going to leave that as is for now, and go back to summary here. And that was the activity on the web and stuff. Now if you go back to your summary, if you was logged in and you wanted to check, you can see here, once you start getting down here, search queries, and also you can see here the areas and stuff that we've been searching into that search engine there. You can see guns, Vimeo. So if they were putting explicit stuff in there, trying to look at that sort of stuff, it will come up here and you'll be able to catch them. But pretty much that's it here. So you can just click on this here, and it will take back and give you a full report of that as well, as you can see here. Anyway, so we're going to go back to summary here, and we're going to move down to the next part. And it's quite a powerful little tool, and it also does social media as well. And I think you have to pay for the premium version for social media, which is here, activity on Facebook. So you know, a lot of people use Facebook, and basically once you set this up, if you bought the premium version, you'll be able to set this up, and this will allow you to monitor exactly what's going on their Facebook account and stuff like that. Again, SMS monitoring and stuff, Android devices, calls and stuff like that you can be doing here, and also device location, so you can determine whereabouts they are, which is a Big Brother sort of thing really, which will monitor them and find out where they are, especially if it's on their phone. But pretty much that's that really. That's how you can set that up. Again, you can set this up with applications and stuff like that, and block certain applications if you wanted to. You would just click on up the top tabs here. Again, application monitoring. It takes you back here, and you would then say browsers. You can forbid those if you wanted to. Stuff like that. FTP sites, you don't want them using that. File sharing, you didn't want them using that. But if you wanted them to use games, that's fine, and you wanted to do that. But if you wanted to try to do, say, software downloaders, you can block all that. Social media, you can block that as well. And so social media, that would be anything to do with any of those social media sites that they may be using, like Facebook and stuff like that. Again, like online storage, online shopping, multimedia and stuff like that. So once you block all this sort of stuff, that will be it. So if you block their browser, let's just see here, and you can see it shuts the browser down straight away. This program's been blocked. so it's blocking that there. So you'd have to log in as a parent to unlock that. So you'd have to log back into your account. Let me see here, as long as you don't forget your password, just like so. Push continue, that will log you back in, and you can restore that system. So let me just let's do 1 hour, turn off protections paused, and that will allow you to make changes to that there. So we're just going to quickly log in here, go back to our area, and that's this one here. And you can see we'll log back in here, and then we can also go straight to applications here and turn that restriction off. I mean, that's very extreme, and you can do this in group policy as well, but I mean, pretty much if you wanted to protect them and you don't want them using the internet, then you could do by doing that, and you show how strong that is there. And that's pretty much it. So that's the Keep Children Safe with Kaspersky. So that's the Kaspersky Safe Kids. Pretty straightforward and easy to set up, but if you want to restrict and also monitor their activity, then this is a pretty good option, and it's pretty cheap and affordable. And again, you can put this on many different devices. A very powerful tool. So I hope this one answers your questions. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. If you enjoy these videos, guys, then hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up to date, be notified when I do upload new videos. Also, if you've got any video requests or problems with your computers, head over to the forums. And also, if you haven't joined my Facebook fan page, then pop over there and give us a little like up over there. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for your continued support. Bye for now.